Ready, set.
Side, Drake about the fourth row there. Your pick, Sarah.
Drake, okay, QCB, Fox Sports, Charlotte. Drake, clearly your best quarterback in ACC and top 5 in the country. And the way the Hill season ended last year has been a leader. Are you over that? Are you use that as motivation going into this season? And if you guys get back to the ACC title game, would you want to see Clemson again to get some get back, or it doesn't matter who the opponent is?
Yeah, no, I think, obviously the way we ended last year, lost a lot of close games. Any way you end the season like that, I use it as motivation. That's all we talk about. We were 9-1 rolling into Georgia Tech, and we finished 9-5. So just finding ways to use that as motivation, but at the same time get over that hump and look forward to this season. We're excited. That's our goal, to get back to the ACC championship. I don't think coach or any of the guys that care who we play, just as long as we're in it. So that's the main goal. That's what we're working towards. And I think we got to start off on the right foot against South Carolina, and from there just go right ahead.
Drake, to your right, fifth row.
Hi, Drake. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay, Emma Ann Lay, ESPN Charlotte, 7:30 The Game. Being such a pivotal sports figure on campus as QB1, what are your thoughts on the current mental health crisis among collegiate athletes across the nation right now?
Oh no, I think I think mental health is a huge thing. I think along with physical health, mental and physical health together, it means the world as an athlete. I think with North Carolina, I think especially the university, itself does a great job of giving us mental health days, just as, not only athletes, but as students. We're students at the end of the day, we're student athletes. So just having days where, we're off from class, we can just focus on, like I said, calling some family members or getting in touch with somebody and just worry about our mental health. I think Coach Brown does a great job. Dwight Hollier kind of runs our mental health. He was a former player in North Carolina. He does a great job. And we have so many resources nowadays in college, especially as college football players. Just not being afraid to, reach out. And, as us teammates and friends, just if you see somebody, the big thing is just ask them if they're okay and, really have, genuine conversation with them. That's the big thing about mental health. Have somebody there for you for support. And, obviously mental health's a huge thing in the sport and just in daily life for everybody. So.
Back to your left, fourth row.
Hey, Drake, Gene Sapikoff from the Post and Courier in Charleston. Like Coach Brown was saying, with the new additions to the staff, it seems like you've been really hit with some cool new knowledge with Coach Christensen, Lindsey, and Kitchens. What's that been like working with those guys?
Oh, it's been awesome. First off, Coach Lindsey, right off the bat, hitting it off with Coach Lindsey, he's been awesome. Just getting a new kind of, like you said, new knowledge from a different offensive coordinator. Obviously, Coach Longo was great, but just hearing somebody else's voice, you pick up new things. Obviously, that's the great thing about having a new offensive coordinator in there. He's calling the shots, and you get to hear, his perspective of things, and maybe different from Coach Longo's, or maybe the same, and you get to kind of, get the full swing of, what two great offensive coordinators think. Coach Christensen, guy he's coached, Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck and Tom Brady. So just sitting there, some tape, watching old drills with them, just picking up little things. He's coached the best, so just trying to, pick up whatever I can from him. And Coach Kiss was just, a few years back, the head coach of the Browns. So, I think he knows a few things, and having him in there, coaching John and the guys, and they got a great room in there. So just, like I said, trying to soak it all up. And just ask all the questions. I was asking the other day about Baker and some of those guys he coached, their mentality and, competitor. And I think, you can never, no question's a bad question with guys like them. So just, soaking up what I can. And, at the end of the day, that's what kind of brings us all together, football, sport of football. So just, like I said, asking everything.
Stay on your left, first row.
Hey, how's it going? Lever KT, CFB Nation. When I think about you, I kind of think of the movie The Program. They did the Heisman candidacy, like Cain is able. How you able to dial in and focus on the season when you're getting a lot of Heisman hype? You're also getting a lot of NFL draft hype. How are you able to just zero in and focus on this upcoming season?
Yeah, I think, like I said, just keeping the main thing, that's winning games. And I think that's, what all coach says, we try to win on the games. So, all those personal accolades come with, winning football games and, having North Carolina being up there in the conversation of ACC championship and, bigger things. So, it starts with, like I said, it starts with football, winning games. And like I said, last year I was in competing, and Coach said 10 days before the game, announced the starter. So just, find that same mentality that, that got me here and not lose sight of that. Don't lose sight of, what got me here and the hard work and, staying extra throwing and, same things. Not let the, like I said, the hype and that stuff take away from, what we're really here for, us playing football.
Drake, your last question. Still left side, about the fourth row towards the wall.
Hey Drake, Tony Syracuse from Last Word on Sports. The ACC is an elite level conference in terms of quarterback play in particular. I'm sure Mac would want to hear you say you're just focusing on yourself. But in reality, with just the few of us here, you ever wake up on Sunday morning, go on your media sites, and see what the other quarterbacks in the conference did compared to what you did on Saturday?
No, yeah, I don't think I'd, wake up Sunday morning and go check it, but I think you obviously see some highlights and you see, oh, you had a big game, but I think the cool thing about it is, like I was just telling John, I know about all the quarterbacks in here. I just said what's up to Emmett and Brennan and Mitch, so just getting, you get to know all these guys down there at the Manning passing camp, and basically was rooming with Jordan Travis, so you get to see these guys, meet them, and they're all great dudes, great players, and you kind of create that quarterback bond. It's kind of hard to explain, but this position's special, so you do get a chance just to, we're all going through the same thing, so kind of have somebody there that's going through the same thing and just kind of relate and stuff. And I wouldn't say I looked up Sunday morning, but definitely some big games from guys, and I may send him a text. Like last year with Sam Hartman, I knew Sam Hartman well, so when he had some big games throwing it, I sent him a text and stuff.
Drake, thank you. North Carolina, good luck. Have a good
Sir,
season.
thank you. Go Heels.
Folks, Clemson is